Okay, so it's time that we review the 2019-20 season. Let's go. So, I have all my statistics written down here. It's double-sided. And it's got team stats, player stats, goaltender stats, all that good stuff. And some stats that some other YouTubers who already reviewed it didn't cover. So, here we go. In wins, the Bruins led, of course, with 44. They won the President's Trophy. Bam. They lead a lot of things on here. Losses, of course, they lead as well with 14. Overtime losses, the Blue Jackets actually took that with 15. Points, the Bruins, of course, led with 100. Point percentage, the Bruins, of course, led with that too. .714, as you could tell. The Bruins just pretty much lit up the league. Power play percentage, the Oilers actually led this with 29.5. Penalty kill percentage, the San Jose Sharks led it with 85.7, which is kind of surprising. And the next two were won by Philly. Face-off win percentage was 54.6 by the Flyers. And then shots against per game was 28.7 by the Flyers as well. So the Flyers and the Bruins pretty much kind of like lit up the league. Or mostly the Bruins pretty much lit up the league and won this. And as you can tell, with the player stats when we get into that, the Bruins led a lot in there too. Points, which equals the Art Ross, went to Leon Draisaitl of the Edmonton Oilers with 110. He led the power play. He did pretty well in power play goals, so I'm assuming that's why. I'm assuming that's why Edmonton led in the power play percentage. So, goals is Rocket Richard Award. David Pastrnak and Alex Ovechkin tied with 48 for Boston and Washington. It was pretty surprising that Ovechkin led this, but Pastrnak kind of surprised me a little bit. I did not expect Pastrnak to actually kind of be this high. I expected him to have like at least 30 to 40 goals, but it did not surprise him. I was pretty surprised to see him this high. Plus minus, Ryan Graves had the best with 40 for the Colorado Avalanche. That really surprised me. And then the least didn't really surprise me. Andreas Athanasiou, a minus 46 with Edmonton / Detroit. Detroit, of course, was last in the league, and that's pretty much why he's down there. Assists, also, I forgot to mention this. Leon Draisaitl led with 67, so Draisaitl pretty much kind of lit up the league as well. Power play goals, David Pastrnak with 20 for Boston. Shorthanded goals was actually tied by 4 different players in Vladislav Domestikov for Colorado, Sebastian Aho for Carolina, Chris Tierney for Ottawa, and Kevin Hayes for Philly with 4 each. So yeah, time on ice per game actually kind of surprised me. You might think it's like Ovechkin or Crosby or Giroux or any players like that, but it was actually someone from Ottawa. Ottawa! I know, it surprised me too. Thomas Chabot with 26 minutes with time on ice per game. That is mind-blowing. Face-off win percentage didn't really surprise me because Philly, you know how they led the league in win percentage. It's usually either Giroux or Couturier that leads the league, so it doesn't really surprise me with this. Coots had a 59.62 save percentage with the Flyers. And that's it for player stats. Goaltender stats, I have the basic ones, just only 4. And then that's it for this one. We'll talk about playoffs and playoff previews and some more videos coming up. I do have the hockey cards down there, so we're going to be able to do some hockey card collection videos while I'm here. So wins, Andrei Vasilevsky led that. That kind of surprised me that Tuukka Rask did not lead it. Goals against he had 35, by the way. And Tampa was very good, but him and Rask might not be for the runner for the Vezina. Oh yeah, and the William N. Jennings Trophy, I forgot to add this into my notes, is going to Rask and Halak. There's really no surprise. Rask and Halak were the best duos in the entire league. So, goals against average went to Tuukka Rask for Boston, 2.12 goals against average. Save percentage went to Anton Khudobin with a .930, and shutouts, Connor Hellebuyck of the Jets led it with 6. So yeah, that is the statistics of the 2019-20 NHL season. Playoff previews will start coming out in the near future. A Chicago Blackhawks hockey card collection should be coming out as well. And then hopefully tonight, you guys should be hoping for a Mike Fisher career video. It's been a long time waiting. People have been waiting for it. but it's finally coming. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, do make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button. We're at 135, only 5 away from 140, 10 away from 145. So yeah, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and it's been pretty popular over the past few